not just coaching the game, but teaching kids how to live their lives, I think, and I think that's important.
Don Meyer didn't just coach basketball at Northern State University in Aberdeen. He inspired student athletes and fell in love with a community that rallied around the legendary mentor and leader. Meyer arrived in the hub city in August of 1999 after coaching 24 seasons at NAIA Lipscomb University in Nashville, Tennessee. Meyer brought more than 700 career wins with him to NSU, along with his disciplined style and winning ways.
It's not hard to keep track of the losses. That's what I remember. And you never forget the losses, I don't think. And I think that's what pushes you on. But the biggest thing, it's not the winning or the losing, it's how you play the game and how you go about doing things. And the process is always more important than the product. It's an amazing thing. I think when you're really involved in something, you don't think back to what you've done, and that's good. Because I think when you do, then you quit building.
Meyer didn't stop winning at Northern State. In January of 2008, he moved into second place on the all-time wins list for a NCAA coach, surpassing legendary North Carolina coach Dean Smith. Meyer was respected by those legends, and he even brought some of the best college basketball coaches in history to Aberdeen, like John Wooden and Tubby Smith.
Not just to me, but to so many. You know, we're all here for a purpose, and I think Coach Meyer has found his purpose, and he's touching so many and influencing so many lives.
But in September of 2008, Meyer was involved in a serious crash when the car he was driving drifted across the center line on a rural highway in Falk County. It collided with a semi. Meyer's leg had to be amputated, and days after the crash, doctors discovered he had inoperable cancer. Meyer's coaching career was in question, but only a month later, Meyer was back at practice.
I know those guys care about me, and I know they want me to be back with them, and that's where I want to be, because that's what I do, and that's the reason you keep fighting, is so you can be back with your guys.
Meyer returned to the sidelines that season, and in January he broke the all-time NCAA wins record.
You think about all the kids you coached, you think about the tough losses, you think about all the trips, you think about the terrible mistakes you made and the kids you ruined, and you think about some of the good things too. You think about a lot of those road wins, which mean a whole lot more. You think about those regional and national tournament wins, where it's like getting 5 wins when you get 1 win. It's just the greatest feeling in the world.
That summer, Meyer was recognized nationally for his comeback and his battle with cancer, winning the Jimmy V Award for Perseverance, presented by sports network ESPN.
We don't have any teleprompters in South Dakota, so I'm just going to read this. That's okay. I'm just a small college coach from Northern State University in Aberdeen, South Dakota.
He would coach one more season before retiring in 2010 to focus on his health, basketball clinics, book tours, and delivering leadership and motivational speeches. Meyer also continued his battle with cancer, and earlier this year, it was announced that the new cancer center at Avera St. Luke's in Aberdeen would be named after him. Even then, Meyer continued to preach his philosophy of life and basketball.
Unselfishness and willing to give up your body for your teammates and do the dirty jobs, I guess we'd call them. Those are the things I notice, much more so than the people can dunk, stuff like that.
It's a legacy that will live on even now that the legendary coach is gone.